Lewis Hamilton delivered a remarkable comeback at the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix, transforming what began as a weekend of disappointment into one of the most impressive performances of the 2025 Formula One season. Starting from P12 on the grid at his first Ferrari home race, Hamilton fought his way through the field to secure a fourth-place finish that reinvigorated both his confidence and Ferrari's prospects for the season ahead. The British driver's performance wasn't merely about gaining positions. It represented a pivotal moment in his Ferrari journey, showcasing his ability to extract maximum performance from the SF25 even when circumstances seemed unfavorable. This race demonstrated that beneath Ferrari's qualifying struggles lies genuine potential that could soon translate into victories if the team can address their Saturday shortcomings. Hamilton's recovery drive, executed with precision and determination in front of the passionate tifosi, provided a glimpse of what might be possible when Ferrari's package comes together completely. The question now becomes whether this performance marks a turning point in Ferrari's 2025 campaign or simply highlights the ongoing challenges the team must overcome. Ferrari arrived at Imola with renewed optimism. The team had introduced upgrades to the rear corner and rear wing, anticipating these modifications would enhance the SF25's performance at this historic circuit. However, Saturday's qualifying session delivered a crushing blow to these expectations. Both Hamilton and teammate Charles Leclerc struggled significantly with tire temperatures in the cooler conditions. The SF25's inability to bring the tires into their optimal operating window during the critical moments of qualifying resulted in both drivers failing to progress beyond Q2. Hamilton qualified in P12, while Leclerc managed only P11, a disastrous outcome for the team at their home event. The Italian media wasted no time labeling the qualifying performance a disaster. The pressure mounted immediately on team principal Fred Vasseur, with questions about Ferrari's development direction growing louder. For Hamilton, the disappointment was profound. "I was gutted and devastated," he admitted after Saturday's session, reflecting the stark contrast between expectations and reality. The body language in the Ferrari garage told its own story. Heads down, arms crossed, and radio communications notably tense. For a team that entered the weekend hoping to close the gap to frontrunners McLaren and Red Bull, qualifying represented nothing short of a catastrophe. With a record 242,000 spectators in attendance over the weekend, the majority dressed in Ferrari red, the pressure to deliver something special on Sunday became even more intense. Sunday morning brought a shift in mindset for Hamilton and the Ferrari team. Despite Saturday's disappointment, they approached race day with renewed determination and a clear strategic plan. Hamilton later described the team atmosphere as, "Everyone's heads were high and super driven." The race began with an immediate setback as Hamilton lost position to Kimi Antonelli's Mercedes at the start. Rather than forcing the issue, Hamilton settled into a rhythm on the hard compound tires, implementing a strategy that differed from many competitors who started on mediums. This longer first stint would prove crucial to his recovery. Ferrari's strategic decisions throughout the race demonstrated exceptional awareness and timing. When Esteban Ocon's Haas stopped on track, bringing out a virtual safety car, Ferrari capitalized on the opportunity to pit Hamilton with minimal time loss. The strategy was really fantastic today. They made great calls. "Didn't put a foot wrong there," Hamilton said after the race. The defining moment came on lap 46 when Kimi Antonelli's engine failure triggered a full safety car period. With the field bunched together, Hamilton, now equipped with fresher tires than many of his competitors, was positioned perfectly for a final push. When racing resumed, he found himself in 7th place with 10 laps remaining to make further progress. This represented a marked improvement from the previous race in Miami, where Hamilton had expressed frustration with delayed strategic calls. As the safety car peeled away, with 10 laps remaining, Hamilton launched what would become one of the most impressive charges of the 2025 season so far. His first target was George Russell in the Mercedes. With superior tire grip, Hamilton executed a clean overtake to claim 6th position. The battle intensified as Hamilton closed in on Alex Albon's Williams and teammate Charles Leclerc, who were engaged in their own contest. Hamilton pounced on Albon with confidence, catching him on the approach to Ravazza and forcing an error that allowed him to secure fifth place. Perhaps the most significant moment came when Hamilton began reeling in Leclerc. Despite Imola traditionally being a difficult circuit for overtaking, Hamilton found grip where others couldn't. He placed his car perfectly, utilized DRS effectively, and executed a decisive pass that left Leclerc trailing. It marked the first time Hamilton had beaten his teammate in a full race since joining Ferrari, apart from his sprint race victory in China. By the checkered flag, Hamilton had secured fourth place, finishing just 14.356 seconds behind race winner Max Verstappen and only 1.4 seconds behind Oscar Piastri in third. I think I needed probably another 5 laps or something like that to really get close enough to really challenge Piastri, Hamilton said, suggesting a podium might have been within reach with slightly more racing time. As Hamilton crossed the finish line, his radio message captured both relief and optimism. Let's keep pushing. If we can get that qualifying better, and we can race like that, then we'll be winning. He then waved to the cheering Tifosi, acknowledging their passionate support throughout the weekend. The experience resonated deeply with Hamilton on a personal level. During the driver's parade, while others chatted among themselves, Hamilton took time to film the spectacle of red-clad fans and visit the memorial for Ayrton Senna, who tragically lost his life at this circuit in 1994. Hamilton said, "It was just really very reminiscent of when I was growing up watching it on my couch, having a bacon sandwich, watching Michael Schumacher racing here with Ferrari, and seeing the connection. It was quite an incredible experience to think that I'm now here in one of the 2 Ferraris. And having that connection with such a large passion, for me it's unbelievable." The atmosphere at Imola was electric, with a record 242,000 spectators attending over the weekend. Hamilton described the scene as vintage, noting the sea of red and particularly mentioning a huge Ferrari flag on the exit of Tosa. For the 7-time world champion, this connection with Ferrari's heritage and passionate fanbase clearly left a profound impression. Despite the qualifying struggles, Hamilton's race pace demonstrated the SF25's genuine potential. He set the second fastest lap of the race, just 0.277 seconds slower than Verstappen's best effort, highlighting the car's inherent speed when operating in its optimal window. Hamilton identified a distinct improvement in his connection with the car during the race. "In China, I felt really aligned with the car, and then the only other time is today. I felt that real synergy, and I think the setup was great," he explained. This synergy allowed him to execute overtakes that might otherwise have been impossible on a circuit like Imola. The SF25's performance characteristics became clearer through Hamilton's assessment. "Our car is generally good at high speed, okay in medium, and not as strong as others in low." This insight carries particular relevance with Monaco, a circuit dominated by low-speed corners, next on the calendar. Hamilton also hinted at potential solutions to their qualifying issues. "I've got some ideas that I'm going to try and apply next week. People been a little bit reluctant to do it because we've had lots of other things to focus on, but I'm hoping next week we can find something to unlock some more performance." The subtle upgrades Ferrari brought to Imola appeared to have improved race pace, even if their qualifying form remained problematic. "I think we made a bit of an improvement in our performance for the race. We've just got to unlock the potential in qualifying," Hamilton said, identifying the clear priority for the team moving forward. Hamilton's impressive drive, particularly overtaking Leclerc, potentially signals a shift in the team's internal dynamics. Having outperformed his teammate in a full race for the first time since joining Ferrari, excluding the China sprint, Hamilton demonstrated his ability to deliver results under pressure. The contrasting post-race reactions were telling. While Hamilton expressed elation with the result, Leclerc appeared frustrated, particularly with how the safety car periods had impacted his race. Leclerc's disappointment extended beyond the race result. "It's always going to be frustrating when you are fighting for P4, P5, P6. I feel that I'm driving frustrated already, so, yeah, it's just annoying." His response to questions about Monaco's upcoming race was equally blunt. When asked about his chances of defending his crown there, he simply replied, "No." Hamilton, by contrast, praised the collaboration with his race engineer Riccardo Adami. I think me and Ricardo did a fantastic job with his communication with me. I was calm. So then I think he was calm. And the team were calm and executing the strategy. And the pit stops were awesome. If you enjoyed our analysis, please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel to stay updated on upcoming content.